Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Mobile video. We do have some interesting leaks about Season 5. Call of Duty Mobile just posted teaser for Season 5. Looking at this image, there are two things we can say. The background of this image is the new map we can expect in Season 5, Armada from Black Ops Cold War. And if you're wondering about this character skin, I believe this is a brand new Rampage skin that we can expect in the Season 5 Battle Pass. The next image also shows 3 more characters, but right now there is no information whether these characters appear in the Battle Pass. I highly doubt if these characters appear in the Battle Pass because 2 of them are female skins, then altogether we're gonna get 3 female skins, which is very unlikely to happen, but it is not impossible. You'll soon find out. The male skin sure looks great with lot of tactical equipments with him. However, there is also another image that says only the best will know the secret behind Templar. This is like an encrypted message, but it is very easy to solve. Since this is in Spanish, when you solve it, you'll end up with a word called usurpador, and when you translate it to English, it says usurper. There is no usurper in Call of Duty Mobile except damn usurper. So is damn the secret behind Templar's return? What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright, that's all about hints. Special thanks to Leakers on Duty for the balance changes we can expect in Season 5. But please note that these are not the final, these are subjected to change. First, let's talk about multiplayer. The AK-117 will get an improved damage profile and improved range. It's not a huge buff, but they just made AK-117 better. When it comes to BK-57, it looks like they have done a huge buff because you can see that the damage is now increased from 27 to 31. But if you take a look at the improved range profile, you can see that previously it had only 3 ranges, but right now it has 4 ranges. The 31 damage is dealt within 7 meters, which means in very close range. But still it makes a huge difference to the gun and make it really good in very close range. The FR556 also gets a buff. It's now better in close to medium range, but not as good as it was before in very long ranges. Now not only it has a better range, but also it has a better damage profile. Seems like we can expect the FR556 Super Highway in the For You section next season. Then we have the HPRA3 with improved range profile. The second range has improved from 20 to 28 meters all the way to 20 to 35 meters, which means now it is better in mid to long range. Maddox has been always a great gun in very close range as an assault rifle. Now it is even better in close to mid range than it was before. In addition, the Eco Fire mode will now have decreased vertical recoil. Kilo 141 gets a very interesting buff, as now the chest damage multiplier is increased from 1 to 1.2. Kilo has been always good in the game, and this improved damage multiplier is going to make it unbeatable. Think about it, we cannot guarantee a headshot, but we can guarantee a shot to the chest. So we can expect Kilo to be a really good versatile gun in next season. Pero's damage profile has been increased by just 1 meter. Nobody uses Pero in very long ranges. I think this buff is only useful when it comes to the first range. Eco will now have improved ADS spread, and that is actually a huge change to the spread. Unlike other shotguns, when it comes to multiplayer, people use Eco with aim down sights. So for any Eco user, this will be a great news. They have also improved Chicom's range. Now it can deal the base damage up to 9 meters. The M4 LMG gets a buff, and it is a huge one this time. The headshot damage multiplier is increased from 1.1 to 1.2, and the chest damage multiplier is increased from 1 to 1.1. Not only that, the ADS bullet spread is also improved. Hades will get a buff on its ADS time. Hades will now have 20 milliseconds less aim down sights time, and the movement speed is increased by 2%. This is great considering the fact that you're gonna get a heartbeat sensor attached to the Hades. You'll learn more about it next. The PKM now have decreased vertical recoil, and now it will deal a damage of 33 up to 15 meters, which means it is now a 3-shot kill light machine gun in very close range if you could land a headshot. The Striker will also have improved ADS spread, and that is actually almost close to 10% less ADS spread. If we talk about other multiplayer changes, the Bull Charge will now have decreased duration from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. They have also added a new effect for the Shadow Blade, and now the incoming damage is reduced by 30% when the skill is active. C4 will be nerfed, whereas the maximum damage is now decreased from 180 to 170, and the minimum damage from 50 to 40. Molotov will now have decreased duration from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. And the next nerf, I hate it. The Stim Shot's speed boost is now decreased from 30% to 20%. Stim is my favorite. I can't believe they did this. The unit support will now get a buff. Teammate skills now increase charges by 30% instead of just 20%. And that's everything about the multiplayer changes. Let's talk about the Battle Royale changes as well. They have done some interesting changes this time. The M4 gets a nerf where the aim assist strength is slightly decreased. Not only M4, the AK-47 will also get a nerf. The AK-47 will now have increased ADS bullet spread, and they have made it worse by at least 20%. Eco will now have increased ADS bullet spread, but you know, in Battle Royale you don't use Eco with aim down sights, so this will not make a huge difference. However, the HSO4 will also get an increased ADS bullet spread. I guess it's time to switch to another shotgun in Battle Royale. The Pero will also get a buff in Battle Royale, just like how we are going to get in multiplayer. The next change is still unclear. It is said that now you are unable to choose a teammate's BR class after redeployment, meaning even if the teammate is dead or both of you guys are coming out in the same revive flight, you may not be able to choose the class that your teammate had. The Ravager launcher is also nerfed. Now the flight speed is decreased from 50 to 38 units, and the durability is decreased from 500, 600 to 250 and 300. So Ravager launcher is definitely going to be useless in next season. Shockwave class, the class that they have introduced recently, will also get a nerf. Now the damage is decreased from 60-80 to 50-60. That's huge. And the amount of charges without an upgrade is decreased by 2 to 1. Charging time is also increased from 36-30 to 40-40. Actually, they don't want people to use this class anymore, I guess. However, the Spotter class will get a buff. Now the base number of charges is increased from 1 to 2. And that's going to be really annoying. The bombing radius is also increased from 5 meters to 8 meters. Wow. And the number of cluster strikes per bomb is increased from 4.6 to 6.9. Spotter class is going to be really annoying in next season. I can guarantee that. The Defender class also get a buff. The number of charges after an upgrade is increased from 1 to 2. That's going to be a great news for whoever used the shield. However, only one shield may be up at a time. But still, I think it's a huge buff. What do you guys think about these balance changes? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's also take a look at other stuff we're gonna get in Season 5. Special thanks to Murder Blast for all these leaks. Please go and subscribe him, link is in the description. We will get a heartbeat sense attachment for the Hades. So when you are using the Hades, under the underbarrel attachment, you can equip a heartbeat sensor. This can save the time you spend switching to the heartbeat sensor and switch back to the gun. This will be a great feature for search and destroy, and I can expect a lot of people using this gun. A new score streak is also added called Guardian. You will need a 650 score to use this Guardian score streak. It is a placeable disc that projects a cone of microwave radiation that stuns and impairs enemies. Notice how it works like a cone. A new Battle Royale class is added called the Guard Chip. What it does is it increases the strength of you and nearby teammates, and also it reduces the bullet damage for a long time, providing a protective armor. This is like a combination of the TAC-5 operator skill and the kinetic armor.